First and foremost, I want to thank everyone for the support throughout the past 5 years. We just hit 50,000 subscribers and I'm extremely humbled and grateful. Also, a quick shout out to my friend Brian from GQ Jewelers for letting me borrow this watch. He carries Squale, SoCal, and many other brands, so please go support him. Now, if you told me a few weeks ago I'd be making a video about Squale, I probably would have just shrugged it off. Look, my friend TGB from the Urban Gentry has sang Squale's praises for years. In fact, he's done a few collabs with them, but the brand has never appealed to me, and I'm here to admit that I might have made a mistake. Today we're taking a look at the Squale 1521 Marina Militare. At first glance, the watch is impressive, but you may wonder, isn't that just another dive watch? That's where you'd be wrong. The watch doesn't just sit with the rest of them, it honestly stands out. For those familiar with SoCal watches like the SKX, the Turtle, the SPB, this watch might remind you of a more refined cousin. It retains that rugged dive watch feel, but adds a level of sophistication that elevates it to a whole new category. The entire watch is constructed of 316L stainless steel. The case measures in at 42mm, is 48mm from lug to lug, and the thickness is 12.5mm. In between the lugs is 20mm, and the watch with the supplied strap weighs in at 99 grams. This watch is water resistant to 500 meters, and helping with that water resistance is a signed screw down crown located at the 4 o'clock, very much reminiscent of many SoCal models. Unlike SoCal, however, this actually comes with a flat AR coated sapphire crystal. The case very much reminds me of a SoCal 62 MAS, but the finishing is much more elevated. There's a mixture of polishing, brushing, and beveling that really make this watch look very polished, and in person make this watch look extremely nice. One thing that took me by surprise was the finishing on the unidirectional 120 click bezel. I love the small polished ring around the aluminum insert. The insert is matte black with matching white minute markers, with the exception of the first crucial 15 minutes, which are finished in orange. The orange accents throughout really play well with the overall design. One cool feature I've never seen before is the use of screws on the side of the bezel. According to the company, this innovation allows the bezel to be easily removed from the case. The black dial features wide hour markers with a date display at the 3 o'clock. It comes with sword hands with the minute in the tip of the seconds hand highlighted with orange, accentuating legibility even in poor light conditions. It positions the iconic Squale logo at the 12 o'clock, which is balanced by an orange Marina Militare at the 6 o'clock. However, I'm not a fan of that logo. The symmetry is off, and I would have opted for the iconic fish logo instead. The lume on this watch is good, but it's not SoCal good. However, plenty of Swiss Superluminova C3 has been applied on the hands, indices, and bezel. I also like that there's bi-colored lume on this one. The minute hand matches the color of the first 15-minute markings on the bezel. On the back of the watch, we find a screw down case back with some information about the watch. Everything is legible and well machined. This watch is powered by the Sellita SW200-1 automatic caliber, operating at 28,800 beats per hour with an approximate power reserve of 38 hours. The movement can be hacked and hand wound, of course, and features 26 joules. I think this is a perfect movement for a watch of this price point, which, by the way, is $1,430 to be exact. The watch comes in a strap that resembles leather, but it's actually constructed of microfiber, and it's very comfortable. I love the orange stitching and the pattern that reminds me of carbon fiber. Even the buckle has been done very well. However, upon closer inspection, you can see some fibers coming loose closer to the lugs. I wonder if this is an indication of the longevity of the strap. Kudos to the company for also including a supple rubber strap. It's always nice to get extras with your watch. On my 6 7/8 inch wrist, the watch does wear a little big, but I was surprised of how much I actually like this one. I was going to complain about how thick this one is, but I think that's just an optical illusion due to that pronounced rehod. And honestly, for a watch that's rated to 500 meters of water resistance, I'm not mad at the 12.5mm of thickness. I will, however, advise anyone with a sub 6.5 inch wrist to perhaps explore other smaller Squale models. This watch is limited to 500 pieces, and it's the much anticipated second reissue design following the first military iteration by Squale in 2015, known as the 1521 Original Limited Edition. I think for the price, you get a lot of watch with some great military heritage. This watch and watch brand not only surprised me in terms of quality, but has also changed how I view the brand entirely. It's a reminder that sometimes stepping outside of your usual preferences can lead to exceptional discoveries. Furthermore, don't judge a watch until you have held it in your hands and have had some time to actually interact with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please help the channel get to 100,000 subscribers. Be safe out there and stay humble.